Hi FlossTube, it's Julie, it's SylverStitches. Welcome back for the update from yesterday. What I did yesterday was January 7th. Anyway, um, I got 5 things stitched. Not finished, of course, but I worked on 5 things, 5 pieces of cross-stitch pieces, and here we go. So there's only 5, so it's not going to be a super long video like the last one was, because what happened yesterday, I went to work. So I didn't get all day to stitch like I did that day that I stitched for a long time. Anyway, the first one that I spun for yesterday was Dream. And right now it currently looks like this. With a piece like this that it's so spread out, it looks like I haven't done anything at all. But if you look closely, I was working in this corner yesterday, and I was working on that pink around that yellow dot. So that's what I got. That's what I got completed in the 14 minutes of stitching that I did per piece yesterday. So Dream was from Stony Creek. If you're just tuning in for the first time. I am SylverStitches. This is welcome to FlossTube. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining me. If it's your first time, and I talk mostly about cross stitch, of course, but there are days where my cats come in. There are days when soon my husband will join me to do that husband questionnaire thing that everybody's doing. Well, not everybody, but I've seen it done in the past. But then there are other times where I talk about life events, but that doesn't happen very often. So that was Dream by Stony Creek. This is the thread. Anyways, this is what it is. I'm very, all my pieces are being stitched very differently. This year I should say, I want to see how long I can go before anything else happens, but this year, I decided I wanted to finish my projects because I have a lot. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but if you go back a couple videos to the January 1st video, I go through my whole amount of whips. I mean, I'm not, Michelle Bendy Stitchy, and I'm not Jessie Marie Does Stuff for sure, but I'm close. I think I'm in my 40s, 40 pieces, which is quite a lot for me. I like to stitch. I like to start things, and so it is going to be really difficult to not start things. Infamous FlossTube knows. So anyway, today, so that's what I spun for yesterday. What I did yesterday, the second piece, what I did yesterday was Serenity Prayer by Janlin. So that's what I spun for yesterday for the second spin. I was getting really frustrated with outlining or making sure that E for change was right. So I moved on. To a different part of it. I will come back, of course, but I think I want my main focus for finishing this piece this year is to get the border done, and then I will focus on the words, because that border is going to take me time and a half anyway, so that's one of my goals for this year, to try and... No, that's not true. I just want to be able to stitch on all the things and see how far I get for most of them. There are 9 pieces, though, that because I am in the Stitch 9 challenge, that Farm Girl Stitcher, sorry, Michelle is doing this year, that she has prompted us to try and start. So this is not one of those pieces though. So that was the Serenity Prayer. So what I did this time was this little roof right here. I just started one of the bird houses. So that's a start of the roof of the birdhouse. I do have some oh, yes, I do have something to tell you afterwards, but I will tell you after. So I will try to remember. If you try to remember, and if I don't, then chances are you'll just see it in the next video, maybe tomorrow. Or I could add it on to the beginning of this video. Remember yesterday when Simon was sliding off of all of my projects? I figured out how to splice the videos together, so that's a stepping stone in my life. Hooray! Anyway, back to stitching. The next thing that I spun for yesterday was Mrs. Snowman. This is by Lois Winston. It's found in a magazine that I remember this time. So, it's found in Just Cross Stitch magazine, December 2017. So this one, with the bird scene on the fence. So yes, Mrs. Snowman by Lois Winston. Excuse me. Okay. And then, so I decided not to do it on white, because stitching white on white absolutely is horrible for me. So I'm stitching it on some random Dollarama linen, I don't even know what it is, linen? I don't know, that I found at my local dollar store. And because it's quite a large piece, if you think about it, that's quite a large piece of fabric, for, I think it was like $1.25, I think. If not, no more than $3 for sure. Anyway, but this is where I have gotten to. I started this one Christmas Eve. It was originally for my cousin's wife. That didn't happen. That's okay. She didn't know about it. So what I got stitched on was a little bit more of the white of the face. If we could focus it, that would be great. Okay, yes, the white of the face is what I stitched on yesterday. It took a little bit of time because my eyes had to adjust, of course, to the linen, or whatever this is, compared to the Aida that I'm normally always stitching on. So I don't know if non-Aida pieces are quite beneficial in these timed situations, because it has to take a minute or 10 to for my eyes to refocus on the new stitching style, the new stitchingness, the new fabric, I should say. The new fabric, let's go with that. Anyway, that's where that is. So that will progress slower, slower than everything else, because I'm pretty sure it takes me 5 minutes to try and figure out where the holes are versus the Aida that I love to work on. So the next thing that I spun was the seasonal wordplay, the Winter Frosty Snow Day, from this book. And it's going to look like this. This guy. As you can see, I took off my nail polish. Yay! I might, apparently I'm very excitable today. I might switch up the colors. I might not. I might just leave them the way that they are, because I just kind of did that for Christmas. So if I can find Mr. Frosty, here we are. I really need to measure this fabric out and to what it needs to be, so that I can save it for something else. But it's going to get lost. Anyway, so you can see it quite clearly, this S. When I started that... Are you okay, Simon? You don't have your nails anymore. The cats got all their nails clipped yesterday, so everybody that used to be able to like grasp on and climb up stuff, they can't do that anymore because they don't have any nails. Anyway, I don't know which is better. So this, I finished the S. Simon. I finished the S. He just likes to be like the star of the show every single time. Finished the S, started on the N. This word I think is going to go across like a scarf and say mittens. That's where that is. I think it's mittens. Yeah, so it's going to kind of look like a scarf going across underneath his face. Simon, what are you doing? Okay. Anyway. The last and final, well, okay, not the last piece I spun for, but the last piece that I stitched on yesterday. And there's a story, and I don't really remember the story, but there must have been a reason why I didn't start stitching it. So, the last piece that I worked on yesterday, number 5, was the peacock. Yippee, the peacock finally came out. So it's Mill Hill. I didn't get a lot of work done on it, only because, again, it's switching back to some form of linen. But once I figure out what I'm going to cover it up with, the back of it, because it's hard to see. Does that make sense? Not really. Hold on. Plans. Hi, Simon. Plans in progress. Let's go like this. You see that? Alright, so what I did yesterday, as you can see the string, or the thread, sorry, I started outlining this snowflake. So as you can see, there's all those snowflakes up there. That goes all the way across to here, of course, and that pattern. And it's in, as you can see, almost the exact same color as the fabric is. It's tricky. It's tricky when you just start and don't, and you're timing yourself, because you just get used to seeing everything, and then it goes away because then the timer goes off. I was thinking I was gonna film a video this morning before we left for a dentist appointment, but I decided to look through my, because I'm not buying anything, I can always look through new pieces and new projects that I have saved on my computer, and say, what I was thinking was that I could try to already start planning for 2020 on what I want to do. So let's see how long this goes for. I really want to stay focused and not buy anything, not start anything new. I know that I will have to buy 2 colors for the Enchanting Dragonfly from Doreen Jones, only because I don't have them and I want to finish that project this year. Because also it is on it's on my Stitch 9 challenge. So that piece was, and the piece I'm going to show you next. So I decided I wanted to spin again for doing a 6th piece, but somehow for some reason it just wasn't in me to start it yesterday. So instead I took it to the dentist appointment today, because it wasn't me and the chair today. It wasn't me, thank goodness. But it was James, so I had probably about half an hour, 45 minutes of working on Fairy Tale. So you're going to have to wait till tomorrow to see all of my progress, because that's not today's work. I mean, that wasn't yesterday's work. So that's that. And so yes, I learned how to splice together videos. I found a program that I downloaded onto my phone that I installed. Yeah, installed onto my phone. When I first started making FlossTube in October, and I just finally got around to making videos spliced together. So hopefully tomorrow, starting tomorrow maybe even, I will still film, but I won't. I won't post every day. Maybe it'll be just once a week, or twice a week, however, maybe so. Who knows, right? So it'll still be, under half an hour or 33 minutes of filming time, but it'll be a longer video because it'll be hopefully all spliced together. Hopefully. So maybe then what day are we today? We're Wednesday. So maybe nope, we're not Wednesday. It's only Tuesday. Tuesday, January 8th. Anyway, every Tuesday, yeah. So then every Wednesday, maybe I'll start just uploading a video. Maybe that's what will happen. I know there's a few viewers out there that, like my videos every day. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I feel like, okay, I need to post something, I'll post it, just for the daily updates, because I know it is getting a little tedious filming every day and posting. Posting is what it is. Posting every day. Because I can film every day for sure, because I don't want to show you 2 days worth of progress if I decide to spin it twice. I just want to show you 1 day's worth of progress. So for now, I'll see how that works out. Maybe I am already addicted to filming and posting every day. We'll see. Because I do like the feedback or the responses. But we'll see how that goes. And I know that it's not important because I'm filming for me. I'm not filming for any of you in the end. I'm tracking my progress for myself and just posting it out there online. So I understand that it's not supposed to hurt as much as I think it did, but since I've started this, which is fine, since I've started this, I've lost 2 subscriptions. Like I said, that's fine. I'm just doing it for myself. If I end up with only 1 subscriber by the end of this, then, maybe in 1 day we will become real friends. What? I don't know if you heard that, but that was Simon. He's saying hello from behind the curtain because that's where I think he is. Hi. He's a good boy. Are you going to come? Oh, big stretches. Are you going to come see what's happening? You're making your daily FlossTube debut? Uh-huh. Come on. Are you going to come down? I know the couch is full of stuff. I'm sorry. No? Anyway. Can you hear him chirping? Oh my goodness, he's adorable. He is the one. He is my little baby. Although he's like 9 kilograms. No, not 9 kilograms. No, like 4 kilograms. But on the closer to the 5 kilogram side. It's okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Anyway, so Simon and I say bye. Because I think that's all I have to talk about today. And, anyway. There we go. I think I'm done. I think that's all I have to say at 19 minutes. And so, happy stitching. And I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Adios and ciao and have a good stitchy day. And I hope everything works out well for everybody else today. Bye, everybody.